Okay, what is going on, CYPRX advanced YouTubers? Welcome back to the CYPRX YouTube page. As always, if you're interested in learning about cryptocurrencies, commodities, indices, and foreign exchange, please go ahead and consider subscribing to the YouTube channel. I hope you all liked the new video intro. Thought I'd switch it up a little bit for you all. Here in today's video breakdown, we are going to be covering some topics on XRP, sustainability, energy consumption, maybe even going some joint piloting programs that I found on the World Economic Forum website on PDFs. We're also going to cover the International Monetary Fund fintech notes right here. I'm going to read some interesting highlights that I found on this PDF for you all as well. Make sure that you all stick around and subscribe to the YouTube channel if you guys like video breakdowns like this and many others like it. All right, without further ado, let's get started in today's video breakdown. So before we get started, I just want to take you all over here to my Twitter page and just read some of the tweets that I've posted recently. The market will bury you in the depths of your own perception. Always remember the market doesn't care about what you or anyone else on Twitter thinks it's going to do. It moves in 3 directions every day with or without you, up, down, and sideways. And I want to take your attention over here to some very interesting individuals that tweeted out these couple of things about XRP. Gordon Wallace is one of those guys I tweeted out. Okay, and we see here, Gordon Wallace, invest in XRP instead, an individual mentioning to Gordon Wallace to invest in XRP, and his response was, XRP is junk. BTC will recover as the gold standard, just need to sit on our hands and wait. I've been through many dips. Okay, Gordon Wallace, right? Seems like you're a little bit emotional over XRP. Well, I'm going to disprove everything that you're saying here today. Coming over here, we see another very interesting tweet. People calling XRP a scam coin are one of 3 things: either idiots, attention junkies seeking a reaction from you, and did I say idiots? All right, over here we see a post from this individual right here. Fine GG33. I'm not even in. Most of these individuals don't even have, credibility in the market. These individuals don't even have usernames or profiles or anything like that. They're just random attention seekers on the internet. But we see XRP might be the biggest scam in crypto. Can't wait for that one to go bust. A lot of people who invested in it deserve to be poor. Wow, okay, cool. So I retweeted that. Again, spreading crypto awareness. People like this are idiots, you guys and gals. Don't listen to them. Very interesting to say the least. Coming over here, interesting article on the dailyhuddle.com to shut these naysayers up. Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse, confident of the crypto future, warns industry will see more pain in the short term. I completely am in cahoots with that. I still think XRP has a ways to go before we do see a capitulation event and a move back to the upside. That's just my personal opinion, not financial advice. Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse is optimistic about the future of crypto and the industry despite the market downturn. Garlinghouse says that while the market will shrink over the short term, a bright future lies ahead for crypto. A direct quote from Brad Garlinghouse himself: the market is likely going to shrink in the near term, but I and many others have every ounce of confidence that the crypto market will succeed in the future as an integral part of our global financial system. Slow and steady wins the race. I love to see a CEO make a comment like this. He's not just some individual. He's a very high-end elite person in the market space, and he's saying stuff like this, then you guys should definitely pay attention. And again, like I said, I tweeted out to you all, the market will bury you in the depths of your own perception. Always remember the market goes up, down, sideways, and that is it. All right, with or without you all. So understand that people like this, all right, don't pay any mind to them. Don't let them influence your crypto making decisions. Don't even let what it is that I'm putting out to you all influence your crypto making decisions. Do your own personal research and base your own judgmental bias on what it is that you seek to invest in, whether that's commodities, forex, cryptocurrencies, okay? Anyways, so coming over here to another article that I found very interesting, should you invest in Bitcoin? And this is going to lead me into the IMF notes that I had highlighted for you all on that paper. Should you invest in Bitcoin? Here's what Elon Musk thinks. Very interesting highlights. Musk's main concern about Bitcoin is its high carbon footprint. I've covered this multiple times on this YouTube channel, and I'm sure other YouTubes have as well. There's so many things wrong with Bitcoin that other cryptocurrency assets like XRP, XLM, and HBAR solve. The banking institutions are not going to utilize Bitcoin for international payments, okay? Bitcoin uses about the same amount of electricity as a country the size of Thailand each year. According to the Digiconomist, given he is the CEO of Tesla, an electric vehicle company that says its mission is to accelerate the world's transition to sustainable energy. It's an understandable point. Scrolling down here to the meat of this article, as a result, Musk thinks there is a potential for a better system. I think it makes sense to support something that improves the quality of information with which we conduct the economy. Bitcoin is a candidate, he said. It stands out because of of its scarcity, decentralized nature, and open ledger technology, but must also raise the low transaction volume and high cost as an issue that could hold it back. Plus, he pointed out the average person will find it difficult to use. Very significant to say the least. Now I'm going to direct your attention over here to the fintech notes, digital currency and energy consumption, some key highlights and takeaways on this whole entire PDF. The only cryptocurrencies that this whole entire PDF mentions are Bitcoin, Hedera Hashgraph, XLM, and XRP and Ripple. Okay, so just some key takeaways and some key highlights from this PDF. The payment system is evolving rapidly with new forms of digital currencies providing opportunities while fueling debates, including on the environmental costs. Some design options implemented by crypto assets can allow for higher energy efficiency compared to the current payment system. Academic and industry estimates indicate that non-POW permission networks are significantly more energy efficient than current credit card processing centers, in part because the latter involves energy and efficient legacy systems. Moreover, these crypto assets can further improve on the traditional payment system in terms of energy consumption because they employ purely digital solutions rather than physical means of payments, such as cash or cards and terminals. Payments come with an environmental footprint, and it's important to understand how digital currencies may affect this. Existing payment systems such as cash and credit cards are known to consume non-negligible amounts of energy. This paper leverages existing studies on the energy consumption of various digital systems that are used or considered to be used as a core infrastructure for digital currencies. Comparing the consensus mechanisms, POW and non-POW distributed ledger systems, the need for high computational power is part of the design of proof-of-work systems, including the one used by Bitcoin. From an environmental perspective, proof-of-work mechanisms have two important negative implications: energy consumption and e-waste. A distributed ledger technology system based on proof-of-work consumes much electricity in computations performed by nodes competing for transactions from validation. For example, as of April 25, 2022, the annual electricity consumption of Bitcoin networks is estimated at 144 terawatt hours per year, according to the Cambridge Bitcoin Electricity Consumption Index. This amounts to about 0.6% of the total global electricity consumption. A second environmental concern is e-waste, which refers to electronics that are discarded at the end of their useful life. The reason proof-of-work consensus mechanisms lead to large e-waste is that validators need to constantly upgrade to the latest, fastest hardware to remain competitive. Estimated that the average lifespan of Bitcoin mining devices is 1.3 years, and that as a result, the Bitcoin network cycles through 30.7 metric kilotons of equipment per year, roughly equivalent to the e-waste generated by a small advanced economy like the Netherlands. That's literally insane. Scrolling down here to where they actually mention Ripple, okay? This is very interesting and when you guys need to pay attention. Much of the research and development underlying the development of traditional payment methods occurred in the distant past. As such, a more appropriate comparison would be in terms of the variable, for example, annual energy cost of different payment methods, rather than including the research and development costs that come with novel payment methods. Another possible consideration to optimize is the layout of the network to minimize energy transfer costs. For example, nodes can be closed geographically or efficiently connected. It's worth noting, however, that private sector-led initiatives, again, we see that term right here, private sector-led initiatives to incorporate environmental goals into crypto assets are emerging, permissioned and permissionless alike, as the Crypto Climate Accord exemplifies, as well as a recent campaign titled Change the Code, Not the Climate by Greenspace US and Ripple co-founder Chris Larson. So there we see Ripple is mentioned on the International Monetary Fund fintech notes, digital currencies and energy consumptions. I just thought that I'd share that for you guys, some very interesting key takeaways and highlights for you all. Coming over here, we read on the Ripple.com website, the environmental impact cryptocurrency mining versus consensus. This article is very interesting. Sustainability is a conversation that many seem to prefer to avoid with regard to currency and commerce, but the environmental ramifications of producing currency are shockingly profound. In fact, the sustainability of money is a hot topic that's inspired many heated debates and in-depth research reports. Most currency used today, whether it's physical fiat currency like paper money and coins or digital assets like cryptocurrency, is not eco-friendly. The long-term impact from producing these currencies holds startling consequences for our planet. In theory, cryptocurrency is meant to avoid some of these environmental consequences because these are digital assets by design. However, depending on the specific digital asset, the energy consumption required to produce it varies wildly. Okay, so again, crypto assets are meant to avoid these environmental concerns, yet you see a cryptocurrency like Bitcoin heading straight down the narrow path of destroying our economy. Which ones do you think that the bank and institutions are going to use in the future? Below, we will examine two main mechanisms for implementing cryptocurrency proof of work mining and consensus, and assess the environmental impact of each. As adoption increases, industry leaders will need to move quickly to implement best practice and technology that reduces energy consumption to ensure our future for tomorrow. Again, Bitcoin is not about to be something that we use as a means of transactions in the future. Maybe for a store of value because of its scarcity, but as international payments to conduct business from one country to the next, Bitcoin is not going to be utilized. At least that's just in my personal opinion. A 2018 study discovered that hundreds of thousands of computers that work 24 hours a day to solve cryptographic puzzles and earn Bitcoin consumed 1.5 times the yearly energy consumption of Ireland. XRP and environmental sustainability. As a digital asset itself, XRP was designed with sustainability in mind. It is an inherently green currency. All XRP is already in existence, meaning no unsustainable mining practices or additional energy is ever required to produce more, unlike other digital assets like Bitcoin and Ethereum. The unsustainable mining practices and proof of work mechanisms behind Bitcoin and Ethereum are massive barriers for more widespread adoption of the cryptocurrencies. But not all blockchains are made equally. For example, for every 1 million transactions, XRP could power 79,000 light bulbs per hour. In contrast, for every 1 million transactions on Bitcoin, Bitcoin could power 4.5 billion light bulbs per hour. That is insane. That is an insane difference. This means that the energy consumption of XRP is 57,000 times more efficient than Bitcoin. Okay, just a key takeaway from this article. I thought that I'd share that with you all. Again, we're understanding that energy consumption, sustainability, right? Carbon neutral cryptocurrency assets are going to pave the way for our future. Ripple leads sustainability agenda to achieve carbon neutral by 2030. Ripple, a leading provider of enterprise blockchain solutions for payments, is committing to a carbon net zero by 2030, the first company in blockchain industries to do so. As a part of this goal, Ripple today unveils several initiatives to lead global finance toward a carbon neutral future, including the launch of an open source tool that helps enable any blockchain to decarbonize, addressing sustainability as the world works together to achieve carbon net zero by 2050. Financial technologies, including blockchain and cryptocurrency, are well positioned to lead global finance commitment to a sustainable future, with new research suggesting now through 2023 are the most critical years of adoption for crypto growth. Pay attention to that sentence right there, very interesting. As the world becomes increasingly digital, ensuring fintech is sustainable becomes even more critical. Ripple is committing to lead this effort with strategic technology and conservation organizations, including REBA and Rocky Mountain Institutes. So I thought that I'd share that with you all as well. Coming over here, a joint piloting experimentation program right here that is mentioned on the World Economic Forum website. Central banks have conducted joint CBDC experimentation with private sector entities. Again, here we see the private sector. Most commonly commercial banks or securities exchanged for the past few years. And we already went over this. Examples include Canada's Project Jasper, but now I want to take your attention to the National Bank of Cambodia's Project Bakong. We see right here, SBI Ripple Asia powers Cambodia's first cross-border remittance corridor using RippleNet. In collaboration with SBI LY, our bank, which is subsidiary of SBI Holdings, SBI Ripple Asia will enable money transfers between Cambodia and Vietnam to be faster, cheaper, and more convenient. Thanks to RippleNet, Ripple's distributed ledger-based payments network, RippleNet, is a financial service offered by Ripple that utilizes XRP to settle real-time transactions between currencies in an efficient, frictionless, and convenient manner. Okay, so we'll just go ahead and we'll refer back to these individuals right here that say XRP is garbage. Okay, you don't see this stuff in the form of Bitcoin and Ethereum, right? You only constantly see the World Economic Forum, the IMF, right? Big names in the market mentioning Ripple and XRP consistently, time and time again. Here we see again, this is from the World Economic Forum PDF, potential for privately created digital assets to facilitate CBDC. Existing private sector blockchain-based, here again is that word, private sector, blockchain-based digital assets could potentially assist in facilitation of cross-border wholesale interbank CBDC payments and transactions. Examples include the utility settlement coin, USC, and XRP digital assets. Where's Bitcoin? Where's Ethereum in this mention, right? It's nowhere to be found. Such assets may serve as a bridge currency in cross-border interbank payments. Again, very interesting key takeaway. This is from the World Economic Forum PDFs on the Digital Currency Governance Consortium white paper series. You guys can go check that out on the World Economic Forum website yourself. Again, just a very interesting key takeaway. Ripple and XRP is not going anywhere. They are doing big things in the market. These little tiny naysayers that are just little flies in the market that just come on Twitter, create a little account, they're probably little 9-year-olds that don't even understand the cryptocurrency market one and within itself, are tweeting this stuff out and getting emotional reactions from people. Stop paying attention to that stuff. Do your own personal research. Again, I'm not telling you to invest in XRP or buy any kind of cryptocurrency asset here on this channel. Blessings to you guys all. Make sure that you subscribe to the YouTube channel, like and give this video a thumbs up. As always, be cognizant, be aware, and I'll see you guys in the next video breakdown.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go.